So that's some Wooo.
Fuck out of here.
Fuck it. Welcome to the FOH Podcast. We are back. What's up, my panel? What's up, my people?
What's up, sir?
How y'all doing?
We doing great. Great.
That sounds good. That always sounds magnificent. We've been having a little technical difficulties, you know what I'm saying? But on the home front, where podcasts really get their fix, we're doing very well because there's just audio there, and these video issues that they're giving us, sat back and just hold on. Or just go over to Apple Podcasts. You can catch us here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I hear some music in the background somewhere.
Yeah.
We got some Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Yeah, that's my weird ass neighbor bumping at fucking 9 o'clock at night. The loudest she could possibly bump that shit.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Yeah, bro. Imagine a motherfucker trying to go to work in the morning, trying to go to work and have to go to bed and hear this shit blaring at fucking night. And then the cold part about it is the same repeat shit. This bitch played Chris Brown running it, nigga, like 13 times in a row.
I'll be doing this.
Killing it.
I'll be doing this. Sipping Grand Marnier. But welcome, y'all. Welcome, y'all. It's always good to have y'all.
I was gonna say, I know it's not Friday, but I'm sipping too.
Oh, well, look at that. It's a celebration to be here with everyone.
Yeah, because y'all celebrating Gobble Gobble Day.
I'm giving thanks to my brothers and sisters.
Food and shit.
Food. I just want to eat.
Yeah.
Want to eat?
My Thanksgiving gonna be the weirdest Thanksgiving I ever had as far as Thanksgivings are concerned, because this is the first one that I will be having as a pescatarian. Oh shit.
Whoa.
My pops asked me earlier today, he said, y'all gonna come down and get some turkey and some dressing and some this, that, and I said, you done forgot. I eat fruit, vegetables, and shit to come out the water.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me get my blonde hair and hair moment. I thought a pescatarian is when you eat nothing but bird.
No, that'd be a chicken carrier.
So, bro, let me bring this shit up today. The most funniest shit. So I get a phone call today, and the phone call stated that my social security number was suspended.
Oh man, not that one.
Because of suspicious use. So when I answered the call, an Indian dude said, "Yeah, I can reinstate your social security if you give me the proper number to make sure it's you." So I gave him 12 numbers. He said, "You gave me 3 too many." I said, "Take 3 off." And that's the social security number.
3. Hey, they be calling me too, bro. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. When they call me, I just had like the longest conversation ever. I just be sitting there like, oh my God, no. What did I have to do? They'd be like, yeah, we got one. We got one. Oh no. How'd that happen? Well, let me tell you. You must have left your ID. Some shit. Either way, we're not gonna get into those tropes. And if you got a problem with that, then contact the Simpsons.
Just fuck out of here.
We got
and ask for a squishy.
That's fine. As you know, if you are a regular of the show, please like and subscribe if you are not. But if you are, you know that we welcome everybody. Come on in.
Join the conversation.
Join the conversation. If you like, we stay in the chat the entire conversation while we're live, and we can drop you the link and bring you on the show if you would like to participate. Let your voice be heard. You know what I'm saying? This is the quarantine pandemic of 2020. This is a historical document, damn it.
Well, hey, bro, I heard they're coming with the vaccine soon. So hopefully everybody go out there and get it. But a brother like myself, I'm going to do a maneuver like when the Xbox first came out. I want to see what the defects and the flaws is first.
Thank you.
Before I, you force me to do some bullshit like that. Yeah. So when y'all get the ring of death on your face and they do the factory recall, let me know. And that way I can go out there and purchase my coronavirus. You know what I'm saying? My coronavirus vaccine shot.
You're going to get home and sit on the toilet and your ass going to be smoking. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, and that's your ass going to have the ring of death.
Hell yeah. Yeah, them new Xbox X series, they just blowing smoke. I don't know. Maybe it's all fake. Who knows? The world is crazy. It's a lot of illusions. It's a different place. You know?
Look, bro, not to be funny, bro. I mean, honestly, even though I think I might have had COVID, I mean,
I can see you changing it. I can see you changing it, but the live is not red. And it don't even have the proper background.
I got sound. I got sound. I got sound. Can you hear me?
Look. Let me see. Look. Can you hear me? Mic check.
No, I'm talking about sound on the app. Yeah, I got there sound. We go. Can you hear me?
Look. Let me see. Look. Can you hear me? Mic check.
No, I'm talking about on, yeah, I got there sound. We go. All right, somebody turn down their volume.
Go ahead.
I was getting that. I heard it though. Okay, we're gonna just start over, y'all, because fucking motherfucking.
Wow.
Y'all want to end this stream and start fresh? Because there's not gonna be any sound on that motherfucker.
You might as well.
Okay. Or how about we continue streaming and we'll just start over? And we'll just cut that whole shit off. Okay?
Look, wow, you comical motherfucker. Look, you know what? Fuck it. Just do everything.
All right, we're gonna just continue, y'all. We're gonna start.
Look. Come on. Look.
Fuck out of here.
Hey, y'all, welcome to the FOH Podcast.
Yes, welcome, everybody.
It's good to be here. Goodness gracious.
Well, welcome again.
Don't tell them. This is a secret.
Don't tell them.
Hey, we having technical difficulties, but
the whole point of the FOH Podcast is to tell the truth 100% of the time, no matter how good, bad, or indifferent. We cannot lie to our little core audience base. Otherwise, we will have nothing. So we need to be honest with our peoples. It's not your fault that the service that we pay for is some.
He said I lied on the radio.
Fuck it. It is what it is.
That wasn't a lie. You just fucked the whole damn thing up. It's supposed to be presented nicely to these people. Now you just maybe.
Look, they're taking your money. Why the fuck do I need to be nice?
Who taking my money? What you talking about? I'm talking about the audience members. I'm just trying to get it right.
Audience members.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just trying to get it right for them. I didn't want them to know that Santa Claus wasn't real.
No. We love our peoples. No, that ain't the problem. We trying to give the people the truth, though. We can't give them the truth. They can't fucking hear us.
I don't have time to give them that truth. We're trying to move on with the show. We got a lot of juicy shit. And I ain't talking about that shit that be dripping from Rudy Giuliani's head.
Oh, nigga, leave that nigga brain juice alone.
He's a shithead. That's shit juice. Either way.
Yeah, that nigga.
Make sure if you're watching and you aren't a regular that you hit the bell and subscribe, like, comment. You can join us in the chat. I will drop you the link if you want to join us on the show. And you know, provide your voice. We'll give you a voice here. You know what I'm saying? We some cool people. That's DJ.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
To my visual right.
Going on.
And below we have Big Lob in the house.
Yeah. AKA meat and potatoes. How y'all doing?
Okay. Here we go.
All right, y'all. We gonna.
I'm like that dinosaur. I'm like that baby dinosaur. You gotta love me.
Here we go. Ain't no baby either.
It's Wicked Wednesday, so it's gonna be some wickedness.
Fuck you, fuck you, Itch. I heard that.
What am I gonna do? I'm fucked.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Listen, damn it. That's what the hell I have to do here. They on the sideline rolling. Other way, y'all. Look, it's Wicked Wednesday here on the FOH Podcast. And we would love for you to join us in the chat. We will be there. This is where we find out if we're having technical difficulties and shit like that, among other things. But before we can get into this magnificent show, Luck has a story for us about someone who called him.
Let me go there. Oh yeah, so I get this phone call and it said that my social security number was suspended. So when I pressed one, an Indian dude said, "Yes, your social security was suspended, and if you give us the proper number, we can reinstate it." So I gave him 12 numbers, and he said, "You gave me 12 numbers." I said, "Take off 3, and you'll have the right social security number."
Pick a few random numbers. Take them
so out. I hope you can reinstate it all the way in India, motherfucker.
Oh shit!
Yeah, they be calling me, bruh. I just be having long ass conversations with her. I be panicking and shit. Oh no, how did this happen? They be like, "Oh, we got us one." Then I just fuck them right on up at the end. You thought, motherfucker. Either way,
do that.
If you got a problem with our accents this evening, make sure you contact the Simpsons first. That's where we go.
And go to the Quickie Mart and order a fucking squishy and thank you and come again.
George.
Don't have a cow, man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
We got a tradition here on this show, as you know. If you do not, then that means you must understand that we are here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and you should subscribe so that you can be here when we're live. If you cannot be here when we're live, we are always on Apple Podcasts around noon. Okay, we re-upload the episode around noon for Apple, Spotify, Pandora. We are now on iHeart Radio, which is dope.
Moving on up.
East side.
Moving on up.
Getting a little piece of this podcast pie. We gotta throw a motherfucker out first, though, y'all. That's the tradition. No way. So here we are. This is gonna be real quick, okay? Get this over with. All right. Troy App says Jeezy should have killed Gucci Mane during the Verzuz. Look, I don't have no time for this shit, and so let's just get right to it, motherfucker.
Right to the point. Fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here with that bullshit. I'm happy. No, I'm happy. Everybody in here is good. And so we're going to get into trippy timelines. It's Wicked Wednesday, y'all. I'm going to have a shot on that one.
Wiki.
It's not Firewater Friday.
Never make that sound ever again.
Wiki.
No,
if
you make it sound like that, you don't need to take a shot.
Trippy timelines, y'all. So, good news. Shit. Wow. Like we don't do good shit on this show. We do good shit mostly, right? 89% or something like that. They were saying in the papers. Nick Cannon and Dr. Dre hosted Feed Your City food giveaway in Compton today. You probably didn't know about it, neither did I. I saw it afterwards. That's probably how that shit goes. You know, if you see it, go over to it. There it is. Everybody was taking pictures with Nick Cannon. I'm not certain if the others were on site. There's a few other people that were behind it. The mayor of Compton, of course. Shout out to her doing a magnificent job. Yeah, good shit though. They had a lot of food out there. It looked like real good times. I think you could get out of your car and go and take pictures, but for the most part, everybody was in their car, just drive through food pickup. It's Thanksgiving. It's coming. My Thanksgiving is going to be very strange because it's the first Thanksgiving that I will have as a pescatarian. If you don't know what that is, it doesn't mean that I fucking hunt muskrats and shit.
I thought it was where you eat a lot of pests.
Right. So ultimately, that means that I'm eating, you know, fruit, vegetables, and the only meat you would consider, I guess, would be, you know, shrimp and lobster. You know, because I got style, and because my wife is from the East Coast, you know, and you know, it's delicious. I don't know. It's gonna be a weird Thanksgiving, though. I'll tell you that. Dress up a lobster like a turkey out this motherfucker or something. Either way.
Well,
but the lobsters.
I have let's just say because I don't want to use that word no more. I'm gonna retire that word. I'm not even gonna say it. It's retired. I have a South Central survivalist. You know, your neighborhood might have one. They get stuff for you. You know what I'm saying? You know, you don't know how. You don't want to know how. Sometimes you can use it. Other times it's like, fuck is this? What I'm gonna do with that? Hey man, it's a fish. Shit in a brown paper bag with ice dripping. He on his bike, or she, you know, whatever. You like, no, you know, just give me $1. It's still fresh. But either way, mine always coming, you know what? I digress. We need perforated protection, y'all. The COVID shit popping off again, and governments are shutting down shit and scaring the hell out of people. And now the aisle at the grocery store where the toilet paper would be is empty again. Damn it!
I didn't miss out on that one.
Yeah, you know. The only reason why I was talking about
shit happens.
You know, my traveling general store, because a minute ago she brought me one of them toilet paper dispensers. Probably stole it from McDonald's or something. Who knows? But either way, I was like, look at that. And she had like 2 big boxes of the big giant round toilet paper. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like 50 big giant industrial rolls of toilet paper. This shit only happens in the hood. You know what I mean? You know, what are you supposed to do? She like, give me $5. $5? Infinite toilet paper. I'll take it. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I just put the shit on the wall in the bathroom and loaded the toilet paper up. Worst toilet paper on earth.
Guess what?
Completely forgot. I ain't used a public restroom since like the 1st grade. It's fucked up.
Well,
that was back in the day. That was.
I don't want to talk about it.
What you was gonna talk about?
You know, I don't get this. When you use a public restroom, you see everybody's hood carved on the toilet seat. of the public restroom. What unsanitary, nasty motherfucker will carve his hood in the fucking toilet seat? Who does shit like that? What kind of unsanitary hepatitis C motherfucker? You definitely gonna catch some toilet COVID. You definitely gonna get some toilet COVID. Like, who the fuck does that?
I don't
Who
know.
got time? I don't understand that shit. Who does weird shit? I don't understand the weirdo shit.
I wish I would have thought about it because, Charmin and Cottonelle and shit don't make big giant ass toilet paper rings to load in that dispenser. So it was useless. I ended up throwing that shit in the trash. But either way, I'm just saying, because I'm trying to help y'all get some money too. If you own your, your apps, I know a lot of young people and older people already been on this shit, but a lot of young people I see online, they talk about their stock apps. You know what I'm saying? You've seen what happened in the beginning, COVID, right? So it's resurging. And so ultimately what you have is a Groundhog's Day right now. So you can go back today and get you some stock in some of these companies that are about to, cash in and cash out. Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm not a professional. Disclaimer. Don't sue me. Trippy timeline, y'all. Trippy timeline. What else happened? A rapper allegedly, unfortunately, kills two friends he'd invited to his backyard studio in Tampa that rap. I won't say who, because you can find it if you want. You can Google it. But to me, it seems like this shit is becoming a trend. I guess if you plan to end up in jail anyways, you might as well have the hottest mixtape out for the first month of your life sentence. I don't fucking know. I don't know what's going on. But I'm not going to mention his name here. Fuck him. As a matter of fact.
Is it that bad now? First of all, people can't handle ass. Look, can I ask this question?
Go ahead.
So now people can't handle ass whoopings. You get shot. You talk to the wrong girl, you get shot. Your verse is better than the next nigga's verse, you get shot. You can't win. Like, you can't win. What the fuck?
The days of being shame. Like
Prophet, I'm gonna need you not to have no.
Go ahead, Big Luck.
I'm gonna need you not to invite nobody else to the studio ever. Yeah, that shit is out.
Ooh-wee.
Wow.
Yeah.
That nigga better record his verse on the phone and email it to you.
Well, that's trippy timelines for tonight, y'all. That's trippy timelines for the night. I have so many other things that we need to get into that I might move a little fast. But we have a little segment that we've been doing recently called Flag on the Play. Yeah. It's a flag, y'all. NLE Choppa says that folks straight deleted me. He's talking about YouTube because they know the message I'm speaking is powerful. This is some bullshit. He also says, I've been undergoing the most blackballing shit ever. Every time I drop my songs, YouTube either crashes, I get a spam, a dislike that blocks it from trending. And today I dropped Paradise, his latest video, and they straight deleted my shit. They hate a smart melanin king, and it's been showing a lot. I was in total agreement with him, having, experienced much of the same in many ways. And we'll get into that. Okay, but what do y'all think about that?
I'm used to it. I mean, it's just part of YouTube bullshit, really. I mean, like you said, we go through the same thing. So he ain't the only one. I mean, if you go bitch about it, bitch to them. You know, I mean, are you letting us know that this is what you does, or you trying to just be the only motherfucker that's other than that, whatever.
Just a minute, please.
Well, I'm gonna say this, sir. Allegedly, YouTube is very gay. They're very gay.
What is it?
Allegedly to me, they're a bunch of homosexual haters. Yeah, I think YouTube should go and fuck themselves. I'm sorry. They allegedly should go fuck themselves.
Fucking themselves allegedly. That's something new.
Allegedly.
I hear you though.
I mean, I done seen a certain rapper that I know that I favor. This motherfucker that had a bunch of views and this shit was going viral. Then the next thing you look up and YouTube and took all the way this dude's views, like they never fucking existed. I didn't even know that shit was fucking possible.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I say YouTube is very gay.
We're going to get into that. I want to finish and get into his backstory and the reason why his situation wasn't what I thought it was in comparison to mine. Maybe it is. Maybe it is a little bit. Maybe it is a little bit. Maybe I should consider it. But I'll let you guys decide. So NLE Choppa, he says that matter of fact, I'll tell you the lyric. The lyric that got him flagged on the play. He says, ultimately, he says COVID-19 is a hoax. Fuck it. I'm going to just get straight to the point. Okay. He said COVID-19 a hoax. I don't know if he's saying the shit for props or, you know, if he's saying it for like he said, you know, because he on some smart Melanin King shit. I'm not sure. I don't really know.
That's why.
Anybody in the chat? What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about a rapper dropping shit, getting his shit deleted? He's saying he's being blackballed. He says this isn't the first time. And it just so happens that in the video that gets deleted today,
he says
he called COVID-19 a hoax. Now, let me just to even the playing field, even though the playing field ain't never fair. But you know, you don't hate the player, you hate the game. YouTube says they've enacted specific policies to prevent the spreading of misinformation about the virus.
Right.
And that includes banning content that disputes the existence of the virus, discourages someone from seeking medical treatment for COVID, disputes guidance from local health authorities on the pandemic, or offers unsubstantiated medical advice or treatment.
Mm.
So, look, I don't know. You might have missed that little piece. But ultimately, YouTube says they have a policy about people saying things that are unsubstantiated about the COVID-19 virus. And that is probably why his video is being
exactly. I mean, they said that a while ago. I mean, even Facebook is doing the same thing.
Several people, even high, you know, marked people, have had their content deleted, calling the COVID-19 virus a hoax. is interesting because it plays into a very slippery slope that got Facebook caught up recently, Mark Zuckerberg specifically, in not kind of in being very, they put me in what they call Facebook jail for posting. I just wanted to post a list. And I thought the list would be incomplete without photos. And so I posted a list with photos of all of the over 1,000, white supremacist groups in America. I thought it was interesting. I didn't say anything about it in the post. I just said, hey, you might not have known about these because everybody was talking about the Proud Boys. So I just wanted to put it out there that, there's over 1,000 white supremacist groups.
Wow.
In the country, active, and they put me in Facebook jail where I did push-ups and read books. So, Mark Zuckerberg came under fire because he was not doing the same thing to Donald Trump. Not even his ads, which also spread a lot of dangerous information that was not factual. Actually, a lot of that shit was lies. Proven lies. But flag on the plate. We got another one, y'all. And we're gonna get into that one in a second. Before I go there, I want to talk a little bit about some blackballing of my own.
Here we go, folks. Strap on the seatbelt. Strap on your seatbelt.
I don't know if other people may have experienced it during the transition of YouTube Red and all of the major corporations coming down, to YouTube, because nobody's watching TV. Ain't nobody sitting at home going, Channel 12. I mean, CW, nigga. Like whatever your show is, you probably got the app or you download it. Ain't nobody watching TV like that no more. And so people with, say, for example, legitimate news shows, they bring you the news. It's raw. It's uncut. It doesn't follow any form of standard journalism. It give it to you raw. It gives opinions. They tell you shit that probably they couldn't say on television. The FCC would be up your ass with a glove. You're like a border patrol agent looking for drugs. You know what I'm saying? It's different. And we were winning the independence. It was something different, something new. Taking the power back from the man. You know what I'm saying? But to put my rant to an end, I say this. During that period, people shined, and then the corporate people, like what NLE Choppa might be speaking to. I don't really know his experience, and I'm not going to just shut that man down and call him crazy because that's dismissive and that ain't right. They took all of the thousands of dollars from my YouTube account. Okay. I probably shouldn't even mention that word while we're streaming on this service. But they took my money and they said, yeah, you had what is something about funny click activity or some shit. Didn't have anything whatsoever to do with YouTube. It was like an old website or something that had some advertisements on it, and they destroyed my monetization. A lot of people took YouTube to court. One guy won, to keep it quick. When he blogged about it, they took his ass back to court and destroyed him. But because he had won. But ultimately, this is the new, internet. These huge guys are still running shit. And when I made a song and I was talking about everything that was going on with black people and the police, and I threw that in there. I just threw it in there about, certain things and certain lyrics that I said. Vivo contacted me and they said, based upon the lyrics in this song, because I talked about something major with the advertisement agencies behind all of this shit. They said, I am not allowed to ever upload a video for life. I thought that was very peculiar. So that's the reason why I listened to the young man about his issue with YouTube because, you know, I've been told, you know, and maybe I can post that on post that letter that they sent me on the YouTube community page, something like that. What do y'all think about that type of stuff?
Look.
I think that the freedom of speech thing is not freedom of speech. I think that they don't want you to really speak out or say anything against that because they don't want everybody else to know the truth. So, you know, they're going to do what they can to stop you from speaking it. You know, then that's all the way of the world, man. You know, nobody really don't want to hear the truth about shit, bro. Honestly, you know, and those who do want to hear the truth, they only hear half truths. So as far as I'm concerned, it's like I say, and YouTube probably is going to ban us for this, but I think YouTube is very gay.
Oh, damn. Well, let's move on. I'm not even going to enter that conversation any further. Goodness gracious.
I was saying
we do have a special guest.
Gay.
We have a special guest.
What?
Yeah. So, flag on the play. So, I just wanted to return to this and talk about it a little bit. I don't really know. It's kind of crazy to me. You know what I'm saying?
I come from up under the time, man. Busting the time, man.
What was that? Was that Lil Wayne?
Lil Wayne? What?
I drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Nigga, I'm done for the day.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Yeah, this nigga brought out Lil Wayne.
Beat the juice.
I gotta throw Lil Wayne up under the bus on this one, y'all. I mean, he already been out here doing some wild and crazy shit. But some things are just, damn, come on, man. Come on, Wayne. I really want to get into it this time. Just a little bit. I don't want to go into the thing that I witnessed on 106 in Park and all that. I don't want to get into that. Although I think it's meant to be said. Look, go and look at Boosie's interview. I'm not playing the video on here because I don't want them to mute us afterwards. But in Boosie's interview the other day, he was asked about Lil Wayne and some of the stuff that he's been doing recently and some of the stuff that he said in the past. Like, you know, I've never experienced racism, you know, and other crazy shit that he said, you know,
What the fuck is Black Lives Matter?
I don't, you know, either way, Boosie says he wasn't surprised. I think they asked him about the you know, taking a picture with Donald Trump and shit like that. And he said, nah, I don't think Lil Wayne has ever considered himself black, more so consider himself rich. And I'm like, yeah, that's kind of what I was saying. It's along those lines. I say it goes back to his childhood where, you know, the white cop saved his life. So it come from a childhood place. And so, you know, let's get into it, y'all. Let's get into it. So Boosie was a longtime friend, and it probably still is, a Lil Wayne. I think people kind of put that shit to the side because even 2 Chainz, he didn't really have shit to say about Kanye and all the shit that was going on with Kanye. Kanye, they still great friends and shit. And Kanye been going around giving everybody them damn, I don't even know what you call it. Them fucking war battle, Snoke, Russian, big half tank go-karts and some shit.
Yeah.
They look nice though. Either way, whenever you have something else substantial to consider, right? Yourself other than being black, and that's what you claim to, right? Voila. That's the reason why Wayne considers himself, like Boozy said, more so rich than black. Okay. So, of course, Lil Wayne experiences racism all of the time, but he has no idea. Just like Dave Chappelle's blind black Klansman who was completely unaware that he was black the whole time because he wasn't raised to be.
Hey,
Lil
bro.
Wayne is the real life fucking Clayton Bigsby.
Right.
Straight up. That's the basic psychology happening here when it comes to Lil Wayne saying the fuck is Black Lives Matter. Like it's not even about his words, it's his attitude towards these things. He comes from a different space and not from a different usual space. But like Boozy said, he just don't even consider himself black, so he doesn't see it. He's just like Clayton Bigsby. And even when you pull the wool from over his eyes, if that was possible, and I'm pretty sure it is, he still wouldn't, he would be like Clayton Bigsby. The Black Klansman that was blind and was raised to think that he was white. This man was raised to believe that he is something different, you know, and that is rich. You know, that's just been used. I mean, you know, that's literally what we call like, it's the definition of a house nigga back then. You know, people got different definitions nowadays,
but he said that some years back, even before Trump, he said that he didn't care. He was rich. What the fuck?
Exactly.
There's nothing else. So.
Exactly. So, you know, that's all I have to say about that. Big Luck, you got something on the modern day Clayton Bigsby, in my opinion.
Let me hit the whistle on.
Look,
Flag on the
as
flag.
an East Sider, and the saying that, you know, niggas need to stop dipping their Newports. They just need to stop.
Yeah.
Like, you know, drugs will fuck your life up. Like the late great, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know, said cocaine is a powerful drug.
Facts.
Cocaine is a powerful drug.
Back there.
I don't even think it's drugs, though. I really don't. I really believe that this man just has that. That is his issue. Like, that's just what, you know, some people are just that way. Some people wake up, you know. Mariah Carey, it took her a moment. I remember when, you know, she didn't know she was black. And then, you know, I don't know, whomever talked to her, however they did, she came back on stage another time and represented tough. You know, while people like Tiger Woods are like, no, I'm Asian.
Right.
You know, it's just how you were raised. And like I said, I believe, especially if you look at Birdman and the way Birdman talks and his music, and that is his ultimately his guardian, his father, he raised that man to just be rich, and that's it. You know, and an artist,
Well,
talented artist. But yeah, he don't consider himself black.
Well,
but that doesn't mean that he does not experience racism. It just means that he's blind to it. Okay, so it happens all the time. He just recently had his private jet pulled over. How often
do you hear?
Does Tom Cruise's private jet get pulled over on the runway? How often do people go through Matthew McConaughey's luggage at the Clearport? Okay, how often does this happen to anyone that is not black? It doesn't happen.
Guess what? Same principle, bro, as you buying a fucking new car, a brand new luxury car.
Absolutely.
You're going to get pulled the fuck over. Why?
And they're going to ask you what question?
You being black, you own the fucking jet, bro. You black, you own a jet, bro. There's suspicion of a nigga on a jet who got drugs in his jet. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, then they're gonna fly up with a police jet. They're gonna pull your jet over. Nigga, they're gonna search your jet, nigga, and you're going to jail.
Ex-police
It's
officers
the same
have
principle.
said, ex-police officers have said the principle is the more you know, put attention on these people, the more it's going to come up, period. It just doesn't matter. It's just either, you know, one ex-cop said, if I just went to, you know, suburbia, like, what the fuck do y'all think this is? Like, I could just pull over kids walking down the street, teenagers, young people, white. They would have fucking more pills and cocaine and weed than anybody. But the point is, they're not the target. They are not the target, and that is the reason why things end up the way that they are. And if they end up in the system, oftentimes they, for the same crimes, do not get the same sentences, right? That's what we call systemic racism. And this is what we're looking at, is Lil Wayne experiencing racism, saying that he has never experienced racism. That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah. The real shit, bro. That's real shit.
You know, that's all it is. And I understand there was a white cop. I don't even know if he saved his life. I think he might have just been on the scene. And as a child, you don't want to, especially as a child, you don't want to die alone. He shot himself. And this man showed up. He don't have a father. You know, you heard the song that he made for his daddy. So, you know, at that time, that was special for him. Very. Especially when you're dying. Okay? If anything, he probably should have remembered the ambulance, you know, the text. Either way. Lil Wayne experiences racism all the time, but he will never be able to see it. Unless maybe
he don't realize it. That's all it is.
Yeah, he just doesn't realize it.
He don't realize it. See, nobody in this ain't blatantly call him a nigga and beat the shit out of him. That's what that is.
Chat, are y'all with us tonight? It is Wicked Wednesday. That was flag on the play. So now, before I get into the next segment, I want to do a little miniature segment that I call, Is That Farfetched? Is it? Like that. You got to say it in a falsetto.
Well, my paycheck? You talking about my paycheck? Yes, it's far-fetched.
This don't match my bills.
It doesn't.
It's not okay.
I get my check. I laugh at that motherfucker, then I cry, and then I laugh again.
Your supervisor ever just fuck around and just not give you a day or a gang of overtime or some shit and be like, "Oh, don't trip, I'll put it on your next one."
Oh, hell no.
That ain't never happened to you, Big Will. These are inside.
Nah. Because
they don't want to see that.
Some shit like that. He'll never get no. Yeah, you know.
I had this one job. Through an agency. That bullshit. Young man, you know what I'm saying? I worked an entire month because through the agencies, you know, it ain't no rules. Most of the people, you know, that work through the agencies either, you know, got a lot of felonies, can't get hired nowhere else, don't have paperwork. You know what I'm saying? That's an agency, you know. Sometimes people come around, "Hey, what you doing?" "I ain't doing shit. Come with me to this agency." Either way, long story short, I'm a hustler. Okay, you give me a task, and I will multiply that bastard by 1,000. It's just in me. I can't help myself. Okay. At this job, I didn't take any off days. Okay. I worked a month straight. Okay. I worked so much I didn't even pick up my check until 4 weeks. I worked 16-hour days every day. Sometimes I just go sleep in the car and then come back in. Right. Let me give you a good example. Here's a very good example of how hard I was working. One time, because I didn't pick up my check. I ain't had no money. I'm just working. I'm getting money, right? Lunch come, and I'm like, shit, I ain't got no money. So I'm gonna just keep working. So I keep working. I'm working my ass off, though. I can't help it. It's just what my brain does, right? Some people, you might agree. You just can't help it. You got to make shit work more efficiently. You can't just keep doing it. You got to improve upon it, right?
Yeah, correct.
You have to. Like, nah, I could. Like how Will Smith said in the film where he was running around trying to sell the medical equipment.
Yeah.
Pursuit of Happiness.
Pursuit of Happiness, yeah.
He said, instead of hanging up the phone, I just put my finger on it. It saved me 4.3 milliseconds or some shit. Either way, that's how our minds work, right? When we do things. And so I figured out a better way. Either way, basically, when people come back from lunch, I done did all the shit. It ain't shit else left to do in this warehouse because wasn't nobody in my way. You know what I'm saying? I went out on the forklift and did the forklift driver's job and all this shit. And so just when everybody's coming back and they're like, what the fuck? The supervisor come out and he go, who did this? I'm like, damn, that was bullshit I just did. I said, it was me. My bad. And he was like, all right, everybody just, y'all can go home. I'm like, damn, I done fucked up everybody check. And he like, nah, you come with me. Oh, and I got fired. Right? That's what I'm thinking. I go in his office and he happened to own like some type of private airline or some shit. And he wanted me to come over there. I went over there, did an interview with him. It was hilarious because he walked me in that motherfucker and then interviewed me and was like, you got the job and shit. Either way, it was an upgrade. It paid like triple of what I was making there. That's why I say, hey, it helps to do more than paid for. It helps. It'll put you where you should be getting paid for that kind of work. You know what I mean? Taking initiative and shit. Yeah. But either way, I go to the damn agency to get my 2 checks, 16-hour minimum days, every day, 31 days. You know, they gave me 2 checks for 5 8-hour days each.
Wow.
We would have had to fight. Would have been fighting.
So basically, they took the condom off and they fucked you raw dog, basically.
No Vaseline.
No Vaseline. Killed me. It was not a good day.
Bastards.
Okay?
I'm
Going to court a long time about what happened after that.
I'm sure.
It's 10 o'clock, y'all. We are now officially after hours on the show.
On a wicked Wednesday at that. Fuck out of here.
I love it when the day go by so damn slow, but then the show go by so damn fast. Must mean we having fun.
Always having fun. Always having fun.
I'll just kick it off with y'all. One more segment, okay? And then we can get out of here. All right. I hope y'all enjoying the show. If you're new to the show, please like and subscribe. We are broadcasting live on YouTube as well as from my music's Facebook page under Prophet. If you're on Facebook. Otherwise, you can catch this episode or others usually catch these episodes on Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, Pandora, iHeartMedia now, as well as FOH Podcast.com. The following afternoon is usually when it's there. So we thank y'all for rocking with us, but we about to get into some shit. Okay. It's not over. We just getting started. It's a new show. This is after hours. Let me put the caption up.
You ain't got to go to work. You ain't got no job. You gonna be high tonight.
You don't know.
If you in the chat, y'all say what's up. I would love for you to join us if you would like to.
Indeed.
This is a little segment. I'm not going to play my little intro clip. I'm going to just change the background for those of you who are watching. And you can see it like this. Some people might find that image unappealing. For those of you who are listening, it is an image from a video where a hunter is hunting rappers. Okay. He has shot what looks to be a hybrid deer mumble rapper. Because that's the type of shit that we've been seeing lately, is a lot of unfortunate killings, murder, like crazy, running through the music industry. We've been talking about it on the show. If you haven't been watching, Lil Boozy was shot following a tribute after a memorandum for Mo3, who was shot and killed on the highway. King Von. It's crazy. It's crazy, y'all. Also, while I'm on that subject, before I get into this, man, rest in peace, 21 Savage's brother. He was stabbed and killed in the UK. Did you hear about that?
No, I didn't hear about that one.
I heard that he got killed. I just didn't know how.
Yeah. I guess that's what they do out there. That's sad, man. That's sad. I know that he lives in another country, but they say that they were still very close. They shared the same father. His name was Terrell Davis. His stage name, he was an artist out there, TM One Way. He was killed in South London on Sunday, actually. Davis was confronted by an old friend, rap artist or something like that, who allegedly fatally stabbed him following an argument. Wow. That young man was 21 Savage's brother. We talking about international this shit with rappers and
yeah, shit's going crazy.
According to the Louisiana-based publication The Advocate, Baton Rouge police found two men at an airline highway gas station who'd been shot on Friday night. One of them was pronounced dead at the scene, while the other, believed to be Big B, was rushed to the hospital, where he's now in stable condition. Now, that is actually went by the name Big B. That's NBA Big B. So you know who he was or who he is. He's NBA Youngboy's brother. Wow. The shooter was actually found somewhere else dead the same day. It's a lot of shit going on, and that is the reason why we call this segment Hunting Season, and the game is rap. The game is rap. Or rappers.
Yeah.
What do y'all think about that? Did y'all watch the Grammys? Fuck that shit.
Sad. No, I didn't.
Yeah, the weekend, like he got a professional ass whooping.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I think they talked about why he looked like that, but I didn't want to get into it. To me, it all looks like publicity, and I'm not his publicist. I'm not about to tell y'all on this show. Prophet said he just not over here. You know how we feel about that kind of shit. It's very simple.
Fuck out of here.
You don't have to pay me.
No, I am done, bro. I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you to end this show because that one right there was it for me, my man. I'm done for the night. I'm done. I'm done. Like,
throughout a few people, I have to.
Yeah, that was a lot of people. That was some professional bullshit right there.
Everyone does not belong. Damn it! Do you realize I didn't even throw Lil Wayne out? He's still here. He's still here.
Get the fuck out.
With one dreadlock.
One dreadlock. What? Where he at? Where he at?
Yeah, he need to start over, my nigga. How you worth $150 million, my nigga, and got one dreadlock?
A lot of people was clowning about that. Look, y'all, I don't feel any type of personal way about none of these people. I'm just telling you what it is from our perspective. But just before we leave, Big Luck, tell me,
yes, sir,
is this far-fetched? 7 billion impressions, right? Gucci versus Jeezy. Over 9 million people watch live, right? Why do you think so many people tuned in? These numbers are astronomical, bro. Like, I don't even want to tell you what that compares to for other events, like, say,
why people tuned in?
Okay.
Why they tuned in? Because they wanted to see some violent shit. Honestly, I mean, the nature of the beast. They wanted to see if who was going to attack who, and it didn't turn out that way. Actually, Jeezy squashed the beef, so-called squashed the beef. You see what I'm saying? But people wanted to see some violent shit. That's why people keep saying you should have killed him on the Verzuz and you should have did this and did that. You see what I'm saying? So
threw him out.
That's why people tuned in. They was expecting violence and didn't get it.
To me, it's like rap is becoming the new rotten.com. I don't know if y'all know what that is. If you don't fucking go to rotten.com. I don't know what's there now, but I tell you what was there before, and it's not nice. Okay, it's like that's what it's becoming, right, y'all? Like it's like the modern day Faces of Death, like live though on social media. It reminds me of like those films where, you know, the rich people, they pay all this money, they had these people running around here, I don't know, for money or whatever the motivation is. And, you know, they cutting and chopping, blowing up each other's in cars and shit like that. You know how those movies go, Road Hog. I don't fucking know. But the point is, it's Faces of Death live. It's different. It's new.
Yeah.
Right? Like it carries more shock value than that shockumentary because it's like the Hunger Games, right? They make sure that whoever they sign or support, right? Because sometimes a lot of these people are just management, right? They make sure that first, what do they say to us, Luck? How many followers he got? They want to know how many intimate followers you have, right? This is just a theory. This is just a theory. Hear me out. So people almost personally know this artist, right? They're friends. They know who this artist dates. They know this artist's enemies, right? And what they have to lose. They've seen the houses, the cars, everything, the family, if they have that. Nowadays, we even know their mothers, right? Their mothers have social media accounts, okay? So in this Hunger Games-esque way, we watch the entire bloody fallout like a thriller on Netflix. People soak it up. Everybody ignores Tekashi 6ix9ine right now. for one reason, because he's still alive. My homeboy say he ruined the end of the movie by surviving. He said it like a joke, but we all know why that's funny, right? Because we can relate to what really is behind that joke, right? It reigns true. Because either way, Faces of Death was extremely popular, right? People jumping from buildings, people getting beheaded, airplanes crashing, aftermath of the airplane crash. Everything. This is in the 80s and the 90s. 90s for me, right? So now that this is what's expected from rap, right? This is the rap reality show that we call hip hop today. It's the modern day Faces of Death, where all of these emotions are attached because it's more personal. Is that far-fetched?
right in front of your face. Right in front of your face.
No, it's right there.
Every day.
That's all I wanted to know. Do I have far-fetched thoughts? In the chat, anybody? Okay.
What up, Shay?
Hey, Shay. What's up? We got people in the chat, y'all. Just chiming in. We're about to get out of here, though. We had a magnificent time. I hope you did, too. The only other tradition that we have on this show is that when we got to get out of here, you gotta get out of here. Make sure you like and subscribe, though. And then get the
fuck out of here.